Hey world, it's Iman bringing you a current snapshot of my natural self. I started this vlog to up my self care game. I wanted to carry out more vigilantly rituals that I knew and discover some unknowns. Fasting was one that I was more familiar with and resurrected over the winter break. Towards the end of the break, I balanced it out with bonding over plant-based feasts. Popped into my home gym for a total body workout and a fun dance class. Of course, I noticed there was room for improvement, but this ain't even about perfection. It's about identifying where I am on this journey. Best self advice, play to my skill, physical, and knowledge levels. Join me in finding that sweet spot in festive times. Welcome to 100 Days of Self Care. Here are a few more current snapshots. Have a pink again. I screenshot them, so I got them. I don't want this to end. What's up, y'all? It's Iman Fowler, and this is day 70 of 100 days of self-care at a 100%. What I mean by that is me giving it my all. Of course, I can improve over time, but right now, what can I do? How can I apply my all? And that's what this whole journey has been about. Over the last 3-4 weeks or so, it's been a minute since I've seen you all. Over the last, I'd say, 20 some odd days, I've experienced some changes, some challenges, because I am emotionally sensitive. So I'm aware of whenever I go through something that, makes me a little sad or causes me to reflect in a space where I shouldn't be spending so much time. And again, where I can improve my thoughts, repetitious thoughts, my pattern of thinking. The one thing that I want to celebrate and share with you all is completion of a 14-day fast. My skin feels a lot better. I'm still feeling the lack of inflammation, the absence of inflammation. And at first, and this is major because at first inflammation was in my face, mostly in like my eyes, nose, ears, lymphatic zones, lymphatic areas. And as of now, I haven't been experiencing that, and I attribute that to the foods that I've been consuming and the water intake as well. Exercise has not been as big as a component as I would like it to be, at least not yet. I'm slowly working my way back into fitness. I haven't had personal coaching in over a year. It's probably been close to a year now. I've been more so focused on the food. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I've been more focused on the food, alternate day fasting, and prolonged fasting, just to find again a sweet spot in what foods are causing inflammation and what foods my body responds well to. So over the winter break, I did have a chance to visit my home gym. I had lots of fun. I took a total body class, and that was the one that almost, well, it was as much to be desired there, is what I'd say. in terms of push-ups and upper body strength. I have it. I have lower body strength. I have the frame to support those sort of motions, but mentally and everything, it was just so challenging matching the energy to exert in doing the movement. What I did find much more easier and soothing was the Lit Fit dance class. You're gonna hear some notifications coming through. I did find more soothing the Lit Fit dance class. It was just fun. It took me back to when I was a child, and I would spend hours outside of my mom's apartment building dancing, footworking, popping, which is jacking the body and doing house dances and all of that stuff. It just took me back there, so it was fun and not so much like physically taxing. Like lifting weights, that's physically taxing. I get really tired. It also could be because I did so much fasting, and my body is working off the fat that's stored. I just don't feel like I have the energy to give to lifting weights, at least not for long repetitions and things like that. I can do a few moves until I feel like it's enough, and I'm fine with that right now. Again, exercise, I know it's key, but right now it's just what's most important to me is collecting the building materials to restore my mucosal membrane immune system. And so that brings me to this point. So there are lots of forms of vitiligo, or lots of presentations of this whole process. One being like some being segmental, one being more so where the vitiligo is isolated and just in one spot. Mucosal membrane vitiligo, which is wherever you have mucosal membranes or exits out of the body, you may experience this toxicity coming through the mucosal membrane system and exiting out of the body, or trying to exit out of the body. I'll find a paper that talks more about the mucosal membrane and also mucosal membrane vitiligo. And so, because when I am experiencing stress, my nose tends to itch or my eyes itch. My lymphatic here under my arm, in my armpits, start to just become really inflamed. That, from my research, aligns with mucosal membrane vitiligo. So I'm wanting to restore my GI tract, reconstitute more, give those vital nutrients, get some sleep, get some movement in to repair the whole digestive structure. 14 days of fasting came out of that fast, drinking smoothies prepared with broccoli sprouts, red clover sprouts, kale, banana, water, just making my way back to being able to consume the salads that I was eating during my alternate day fasting. Once I had a day or two of the salads, then I ate the festive foods. I made a banana pudding pound cake for my son's 15th birthday. I made a deep dish pizza for him to enjoy because he loves pizza. It's one of his favorite foods. I made Christmas dinner. We had greens, What else did we have? Sugar beet cornbread, traditional cornbread with orange zest. My mom made sweet potatoes and macaroni. And then we had peach cobbler. So it was fun. It wasn't too over the, you know, overdoing it. We didn't overdo it too much. We had fun. We ate. It was good. And I got right back on to my regimen, my routine. Sleep was difficult. Sleep was so challenging because I was a stay at home mom, and releasing the relationship with my parenting partner, at least how it was, that environment, releasing that and letting go of that, it presents a lot of things that I have to work through. Being away, being at a distance, um, allowance, and also creating my life without partnership how I thought of it. And with that comes some anxiety or just being anxious and wanting to see, and spend time with my son every day that I'm home. He's getting older, so his routines and what he likes to do for fun is changing. So all of that real stuff, and working on the things that I've chosen, this new pivot, this new career in corporate or government, and then my entrepreneurial endeavors and where I want to be, for the next portion or segments of my life. Interesting, but worth it all. Um, so, yeah, the sweet spot for me was definitely spending time with family and friends. I had some really great sit downs with men there at home, my good girlfriends at home, my mom, just kind of like sitting back watching television and not having like constraints on what I'm doing with my time. It was fun. And eating the foods, both the healthy foods and eating those foods that are like fun to make and just delicious. So, with that being said, I want to leave you with this: healing is attainable, and I'm worth it. Peace.
And don't tell me it's because of your knee. That wasn't a lie. I did have knee surgery.